Long ago, in the bustling city of Korobo, there lived a young man named Dongo. He was not poor, but he was not rich either. His father was a taxi driver, and his mother sold roasted plantain by the roadside. They were humble people who believed in honesty. But Dongo was different. From the time he was a boy, he hated small things. He wanted big cars, gold watches, and houses with glass walls. He wanted to be feared and respected. He used to say to himself, "A man's life is useless if his shoes do not shine brighter than the sun." Dongo went to school, but he did not like studying. Instead, he loved the cyber cafe near his house. There, he learned how to send fake emails and trick people into sending him money. At first, he used this skill to buy small things, shoes, clothes, a new phone. But his heart was not satisfied. One day, Dongo heard of a big company in Europe that wanted to buy cocoa from Africa. He pretended to be a cocoa exporter, using fake documents and fake websites. The company trusted him and sent him a huge payment. When Dongo saw the money in his account, his heart jumped like a drum. It was more money than his father had made in his entire life. He did not stop there. He used part of the money to create new scams, shipping contracts, fake oil deals, false investment schemes. In 1 year, he became the talk of the street. He bought 3 luxury houses, one in the city center, one near the beach, and one in the hills. He drove cars so shiny that people could see their reflections in the doors. He wore gold chains that swung like small snakes on his chest. But Dongo's greed was like a stomach that could never be full. One night, while celebrating in a nightclub, a man with a red cap approached Dongo. His eyes were deep and dark, and his voice was soft but heavy. "Dongo," the man said, "you are enjoying the life of kings. But kings who do not protect their crowns soon lose their heads. Do you want your riches to last forever?" Dongo laughed. "Forever? That is exactly what I want." The man smiled and leaned closer. "Then come to the river at midnight tomorrow. Wear black clothes, and do not tell anyone." Without asking questions, Dongo agreed. At midnight, the man in the red cap was waiting by the river. Around him were candles burning with blue flames, and in the middle of the river floated a wooden box. "Riches are like goats," the man said. "If you do not tie them, they run away. The ritual will tie your riches to you. But you must give the spirit something in return." "What do they want?" Dongo asked. The man's eyes glowed. "Blood. Fresh blood." At first, Dongo hesitated. But when he imagined losing his houses and cars, his fear melted away. He agreed. The man gave him a list of offerings he must bring every month: white chickens, kola nuts, and the blood of a living thing. From that day, Dongo's money multiplied faster than before. Every scam he tried worked perfectly. He bought private land, luxury boats, and even paid musicians to sing songs about him. But each month, the rituals became more demanding. First it was animals. Then it became human blood, first strangers, then people he knew. Dongo's heart became hard as stone. He stopped visiting his parents. He trusted no one. His laughter became rare, and when he did laugh, it sounded strange, like the cry of a hyena. One evening, Dongo's mother came to see him. She had heard rumors that her son was doing dark things. "My son," she said, holding his hands, "money that comes from lies will one day lie to you. And blood never forgets the hand that spilled it. Stop now before it is too late." But Dongo pulled his hands away. "Mama, I am building an empire. Do not disturb me with your village fears." His mother's eyes filled with tears. The grave of a rich man is the same size as the grave of a poor man. Dongo laughed and sent her away. One stormy night, the man in the red cap appeared again, this time in Dongo's bedroom. His face was no longer human, it looked like a mixture of a goat and a crocodile. The spirits say you owe them more, he hissed. But I have given them everything, Dongo shouted. They want your mind, the man replied. Before Dongo could speak, the candles in the room burst into flames. His head began to pound like a drum. He screamed and tore at his clothes. In his eyes, the walls turned into waves, the floor into fire, and the air into snakes. From that night, Dongo was never the same. He wandered the streets barefoot, muttering to himself, chasing things only he could see. The same people who once bowed to him now crossed the road to avoid him. Years later, children in Korobo still speak of Dongo. The elders tell his story during moonlit nights, ending with the same words. A man who drinks greed from the cup of lies will one day be drowned in it. Wealth without peace is a rope made of fire. And if you pass by the old city square, you might still see him, dirty, barefoot, and laughing at nothing, his gold chains long gone, his houses owned by others, and his mind lost in the shadows.